My client that I'll refer to as Megan began sharing the details of the disconnection inside of her marriage. She shared with me that the only thing they ever really talk about is the kids, but the kids are almost grown and out of the house. She said during their downtime, they're usually staring at a screen, either their phone or they're staring at the TV. And they're usually sitting on opposite ends of the sofa. He usually falls asleep in front of the television and she goes up to bed by herself. Now, this isn't what she wants. This isn't the way that she wants it to be, but it's the way that it's always been for a long, long time. And so she can't imagine it being any other way. She said, we've never had that kind of a marriage, Sharon. And what she meant was, because we've never had that kind of a marriage before, doesn't that mean that we can never have that kind of a marriage in the future? One that would feel really good? Here's the reality. Looking at the past for what is possible in your marriage is looking in the wrong direction, right? Because where you've been is all based upon you each showing up and doing your best with the tools that you had, which was precious little because no one taught us how to do this. And all we really came into the marriage with is some love and what we saw growing up of what love and marriage looked like at home. And they didn't have any tools either. So for sure, the past is the best predictor of the future, unless there's something there that interrupts that pattern, right? And so if the relationship is going to feel good, it needs an interruption. It needs an interruption that will evolve the marriage to a new place. This isn't about going backwards. We're not trying to get back to something, to the way that you used to be. What we're trying to do is see, can the relationship evolve? I call that, can it evolve into the 2.0 version of your marriage, right? Just like Apple comes out with a new iPhone every 6 months or something, and with more bells and whistles than it had before, can we add more bells and whistles to your marriage so that it begins to feel good, right? Now, you shouldn't assume that your relationship in the future is automatically going to look the way that it has in the past unless you keep doing the same thing, right? So the minute that there's something to interrupt it, like learning new relationship tools and applying them and becoming good at them so that then as you change, as you show up differently inside the relationship, your partner's reaction and response to you changes. And that can begin to change everything. In a few days, I'm going to be hosting a 4-part webinar series, and I hope you'll join me for it. It's called My Marriage is Falling Apart. How did we get here, and what can I do? The link below will take you to the registration page where you can sign up for this absolutely free webinar.